Welcome back. TikTok again. We got another one. This time from a user by the name of Lioness underscore love 1991. Let's see what she got to say.
So recently, I caught up with an old friend and she was telling me that she got divorced. And I was so surprised because her and her husband were such a cute couple and they had been together for 11 years. So I asked her, like, what happened? I figured something bad happened. She's like, honestly, I was just bored. Like, my husband, all he did was work. I was a stay at home mom. We had 3 kids and I just got lonely and bored. And she says that when she would bring it up, like he would take her out, but it was just boring to her. Like she needed some excitement in her life. She just felt like she was.
See, I kind of wish, for things like this, I wish Kevin Samuels was still around because he'd sit, stare at the camera like, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, people. Because look, this man, apparently, nice house, nice life. He works. He was a sole provider. The wife stayed home, had children. All she had to do was just be happy, stay at home, chilling. Didn't require her to work, do nothing. And she's bored because he works all the time. He's providing a life for you to do whatever the hell you want. And she's bored of that. Some of these women these days, man.
Was just a mom and a wife, and her husband just wasn't doing that for her.
Get a
And
hobby.
she had other friends that had, boyfriends, or like they had just got married and they were always going out, always going on vacation, always partying, like going to the club, going to the bar.
She wants to be able to, FOMO, fear of missing out. She wants to be able to go out there and do whatever the hell she wants, whenever the hell she wants, you know. And with those type of couple that she's on the outside look, in the inside looking out, and she's seeing what they're doing, but she doesn't know what they're doing going on behind the scenes. They have to work a lot just to be able to get the money to do that, and she's not working at all. So I'm like, what the hell's the problem?
Or hanging out with friends, and they did none of that. And when she would bring it up to her husband would always tell her, like, I gotta work. Like, they had a big house, they had nice things. Like, he was just trying to work. So they ended up getting divorced, and now, she's single, she lives alone, she's working, and she's dating. So then I told her, oh, well, that must be exciting, like dating and stuff. And she's like, no, I fucking hate it. Now,
This dumb fucking chick. She had everything when she was married to this dude who was working hard, big house, nice stuff, children, stay at home wife. She could hit all types of hobbies, make enough. Apparently, she could fund her projects, but she was bored because he was always out working, slaying a dragon to bring it home to feed the family, and she was bored of that. And now she's suffering because she has to work. She can't date, or the people that she does meet. She has kids with her, so she can't really get out and do anything because she's missing out again. Wow, you can't make this shit up.
I was like, why? And she's like, because all they want to do is just have fun. They just want to go to the club. They just want to go to the bar.
The same
They just
exact
want to
shit she's
hang out, have a good time, and then that's it. She said, no one wants to help me out. Like, I'm trying to find someone that's going to help take care of my kids. She's like, I just want someone to be a provider, not just a good.
So all the shit she already had, and now she's seeing what it's like. She has to be out by herself with the children. Excuse me, with the children, making things harder. And he's out doing whatever the hell he wants now.
The
Wow.
time. So I was all like, well, wasn't that what your husband was doing?
Exactly.
And she's like, I know. I know. And I guess now
These
her
modern ass
ex-husband
women.
is dating someone, like, seriously. They have been divorced for a total of 3 years, and he has been
He
dating
moved on.
this girl for 2 years.
He's living his best life, making money. He probably still has a nice house or the house, doing the thing he wants.
She has 2 kids, and they're already living together. She says that he's fully taking care of her. Like, the girl doesn't work. She's a stay-at-home mom. They haven't had any new kids.
He
but
replaced your
they're
ass.
having kids. And she's pissed because she's like, how can he move on so fast? Like, I can't even find nobody. And
It's much easier for men. He doesn't have to, when he was married to her, he had the kids there, he had priorities. He was fulfilling his role as priorities. Now that the children aren't there, she's not there, he can go out, party, do everything he wants because what he's going to do, go back to an empty house? So he works hard, go out, does whatever he wants. meet somebody. Now he has the time to be able to do stuff like that because you got the kids. So you took, a responsibility away from him. So no longer he's being held down. So he can go out and do more shit because the kids aren't there. The only reason he didn't do that because you guys had kids. He's married to you. He's trying to be a responsible parent, a responsible adult. Now he's a free man, still being able to do responsible stuff. So that's on you.
He just found someone so quick, and he didn't even want to give us another try. Like, blah blah blah. And I was so confused because I was like, okay, so you divorced him because he was always working and you were bored. So now you're single, going out, having a good time, dating, but you don't like that. Now you want someone to take care of you, a provider. And your ex-husband, all he wanted to do was be a provider. That's why now he is dating someone who he has no problem providing for her and her kids. And she's pissed because she's like, why would he go and find someone who has kids? Like, he already has kids. Why would he want to take on that responsibility?
Because he had that responsibility. That's one of his roles that he was used to having. So he either go out and make some more kids or find somebody who has kids because he has kids so they can play together, the whole thing where I normally don't condone, if you're single, you don't have kids, go out and get with somebody who has kids. But if you have kids, you know, within reason, with a reasonable age, and then they have kids within a reasonable age, nothing too young because I ain't trying to be around nobody with some young ass kids, like crybaby type, between birth to 5, 6, 7 years old. It'd be older. It makes more sense. But for him, it makes sense, and she's missing out.
And I'm like, wait, aren't you looking for someone to take on that responsibility? I was just giving her a hard time, not gonna lie, because it was kind of funny to me because I was like, I could tell that she regretted her decision.
Karma.
I could tell. And I've seen a lot of people do shit like this where they get divorced for reasons that are not, I'm not gonna say they're not valid because everybody's feelings are valid, but they're fixable problems. Like, I don't know if you guys have this wrong idea of marriage that is supposed to.
What she should have done was, settle down. I think we should do something. The relationship's going stale. You work all the time. I'm home all the time with the kids. We should do more. You should plan something out. Trips as a family, once a month, twice a month, however the case may be. But she didn't want to do that. Now she can come up with all this shit. Now that she has nothing but her thoughts in the four walls on the roof with her 2 children by herself while he's out chilling, doing whatever the fuck he wants. That the problem she caused, he's benefited from, while she's hating it.
To be like fun and happy all the time. It's not. I feel like every relationship literally depends on compromise. Like, you gotta compromise something. You cannot have everything.
Exactly.
And to be honest with you, like, if she was willing to give up on him that quick, like, maybe she just didn't love him that much. Because I cannot even imagine just me being like, oh, I'm bored, I'm gonna divorce my husband.
Well, that's things a lot of women do too, though. Get to a certain amount, you guys get together, you have fun, get together, get married. Okay, chill. Shots though, I'll be a supporter or the provider. You stay home, have the kids, get to a certain point. 5 years down the line, I'm bored. You wake up one day, I'm bored, I want a divorce, and take half to do shit. It happens all the time. That's why they're trying to do this whole no fault divorce. That's why I changed a lot of things in the court systems right now because women do shit like that.
Like, no, you figure it out, you work it out. But I could tell that she's regretting it because what she thought she wanted is not what she thought she wanted.
That's her fault. That's the end of the video, by the way. But that's her fault. She shouldn't have done it. She should have sat down, talked. Use your words, not look at other relationships and base your relationship off of that. He wasn't beating you. He wasn't drinking. He wasn't, I don't know, what the situation is, but it seems like he wasn't doing none of that. All he did was work, make sure everything was taken care of, provided with your house, provided with children, provided with nice things. You could do whatever the hell you wanted to do. And you didn't even want that. You got bored. And now you pay the piper, reap what you sow. But that's my thoughts about it. Let me know your thoughts on the comments below. People like that. People who've done that. Have you done that? I've never done anything like that, but I don't know. At the end of the day, like, share, subscribe, comment. Thumbs up and I'll catch you next video. Peace.